for the I2C sensor. Make sure that you install it and also insert it on their appropriate cable ni I2C, and then same also with the another I2C sensor So I have everything in place already. Ada satu lagi, sensor saya tak ada. Tadi ada kawan kamu dah ambil. Tak apa, itu rezeki dia lah. So you can go to the file, example, basic, digital, analog. You can go for the analog, and then we can choose for analog in out serial. So this is one of the example untuk kita punya basic sensor ni basic sensor yang menggunakan LDR, light dependent resistor, where if I close the sensor, it's going to become like a switch on and off. Okay, done. So after I open it, then dekat sini kita kena ubah lah. We need to change something, especially with regard to the constant value, constant analog pin. So analog pin are actually A0. So A0 are going to be changed at the 34. Okay. Okay. For example, untuk example of the sketch, you can go to the file, followed by example. Ini contoh yang basic lah untuk analog read. Analog read. File, example. Lepas tu you can go for analog. And then after that, there are numbers of examples. Saya ambil in-out serial. Ni, example, analog. Kita ada example dia, analog in-out serial. Kita ada analog input. Saya rasa saya ambil analog input lah. Sorry lah, main tukar pula. Tadi kata in-out serial. Tiba-tiba analog input. Saya tukar pula. Sebab in-out ni maksudnya nanti ada juga LED yang bercahaya. Maknanya saya kontrolkan cahaya sesuatu, and then it will correspond to a certain values of my LED punya change. So kita nak mudah, kita ambil yang berkenaan sajalah. Okay. So first of all is sensor pin. Sensor pin is AO. AO is Arduino Uno. So now is changed to 34. Very simple. Okay, INT LED pin is 13. I'm going to change it to 0. To number 2. Pin nombor 2. LED pin. Yang ini tak penting pun. Sebab kita tak nak bagi nyala pun tak apa. The things that we want to measure is more on the sensor value. Oh, sorry. Silap juga ni. All that thing is wrong. So the example that should be followed is on the example basic analog read serial. This is the last sketch lah that you need to open lah. Other than that, it's not correct. So this is the most correct one. Okay, done Done. Okay, it's very simple one. So what we are going to do is basically, we open up this sketch. I make a repetition, file, example, basics, analog read serial. Okay, and then it's open up something like this, only 26 line of codes, and then we have the idea here, indicate the void setup, serial begin 9600, and then inside the void loop. So what is the function of the void setup? To initialize your sensor, untuk menghidupkan sensor saudara-saudari, betul? And then we have here as the void loop is where we read the input. INT is called for initialization of the integer, and then we give name. The name of our sensor is sensor value equal to analog read A0. So A0 must be changed to number 34. And after that, we put the serial.print. We print the sensor value, and then we give delay 1. This 1 ni anda update to 100 lah. Kalau 1 tu sangat-sangat cepat, nanti tak nampak. And then after that, please follow it through to the tools. Make sure you select for ESP32. Ni, this one ESP32. ESP32 development board. ESP32 development board. Okay. Dah. Pergi dekat ESP32 board. Kalau siapa yang tak ada, if you do not have this ESP32 board, that means you not install the ESP32 board manager. Then follow it through. Previous discussion about this installation procedure. I make a repetition. Select the board. Select the board. Tools. Lepas tu pilih kepada ESP32 board. Ada? Betul. Lepas tu, bukan AVR, ESP32. ESP32 ada tak? Okay, after that you can go to the tools and then go to the port. So you are going to see the name of the port correspond to your board. Okay, and then I'm choosing my board. This is as default as default. COM 4 ke COM berapa? Macam mana nak tahu? COM 1, COM 2, COM 3, COM 4. You need to detach your ESP and also USB, and after that you attach it back. Whoever is detected, that is correspond to the name of the port. Itu adalah satu cara yang paling mudah lah. One of the smarter way is going to the device manager. Pergi dekat device manager. The smartest way is buying the Macintosh lah.